Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins, an ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece. First up, imagine holding a piece of ordinary American change that secretly holds the power to transform your destiny. The 1971 Kennedy half-dollar, bearing the proud inscription, "In God We Trust," and minted with the Philadelphia P mark, is not just a coin. It's a sleeping giant of fortune. This is no ordinary half-dollar. It's a relic wrapped in mystery, a fragment of history infused with hidden value beyond comprehension. To the untrained eye, it may seem common, but to the fortunate collector or wise investor, it could be a golden gateway to overnight billionaire. While the U.S. Mint produced millions of Kennedy half-dollars in 1971, a select few from this batch defy logic. These are the rarest of the rare, error coins, misstrikes, ultra-high-grade pieces, or those struck in silver planchets by mistake. These variants, hidden among the masses, are priceless anomalies. The value of one such coin has the potential to explode into the millions, not just due to its composition, but because of its rarity, its story, and its almost mythical presence in the numismatic world. Don't dismiss it as pocket change. It could be your miracle in metal. Pay close attention to the motto on the coin, "In God We Trust." For collectors and spiritual historians alike, this phrase carries weight. Coins featuring a crisp, bold, and perfectly aligned inscription can skyrocket in demand. Any deviation, be it a doubling of letters, a misprint, or an off-center strike, adds layers of mystery and, with it, monumental value. A 1971 Kennedy half-dollar with such features isn't just rare, it becomes a unique fingerprint of American minting history. And unique means value. Extraordinary value. Unlike later coins, the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar from the Philadelphia Mint does not display a visible P mint mark, but its origin is well documented. Coins from this mint are among the first to mark the transition from silver to copper-nickel composition, yet tales persist of rogue 40% silver planchets being used in error. If your coin rings with a silver tone or shines brighter than usual, don't spend it. Test it. These accidental silver strikes are legends among collectors, and a single verified example has the power to pull 6 or even 7 figures in elite auctions. Right now, you might unknowingly possess one of these magical coins. It could be tucked away in an old drawer, hidden in your grandparents' coin jar, or sitting silently in your personal collection. And here's the truth. People have walked into auctions with what they thought were worthless coins, only to walk out millionaires. The 1971 Kennedy half-dollar has a track record of shocking the world with its unpredictable and jaw-dropping sale prices. Don't make the mistake of selling it cheap or overlooking it altogether. So what exactly turns this coin from 5 cents to a $1 million masterpiece? Condition is king. A coin graded MS 67 or higher is pure treasure. Add a rare error, like a double die obverse, missing clad layer, or silver planchet strike, and the price escalates into stratospheric levels. Combine rarity with the emotional and historical significance of the Kennedy legacy, and you've got something collectors are willing to battle for. The hunger for this coin is real, and the demand outpaces the supply. If you have a 1971 Kennedy half-dollar, don't doubt its value, verify it. Have it weighed, examined, and graded by a professional. You might just be the owner of one of the rarest modern treasures ever struck. Coin dealers and collectors worldwide are on a relentless hunt for this coin, and those in the know understand its mythical status. The world of numismatics rewards the curious and the vigilant. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. What you hold could be a life-changing artifact of American history. This isn't just about coins. It's about fate. The 1971 Kennedy half-dollar represents the kind of wild, unbelievable fortune that most only dream of. If you own it, protect it. If you find it, celebrate it. Because in a world where change is overlooked, this one coin might just be the golden ticket hiding in plain sight. So, to every dreamer, every collector, every believer, check your pockets, search your drawers, and scan your collections. Destiny might be round, silver, and marked with the name Kennedy. Second, what if I told you that a simple, unassuming coin from 1972, one that reads, "In God We Trust," and hails from the heart of the Philadelphia Mint, could be the key to an unimaginable fortune? Yes, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar, seemingly just another coin in your change, holds the potential to turn its owner into a millionaire in an instant. This isn't fantasy. It's the breathtaking reality of rare numismatics. Hidden within this coin is the power to rewrite your financial story. Do not underestimate it. This coin could break the chains of poverty and launch you into a realm of wealth most people only dream of. Most people. A 50-cent coin is just spare change. But the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is no ordinary coin. It is the unsuspecting crown jewel of American coinage. The Philadelphia Mint, in 1972, produced these coins without a visible mint mark. But here's the twist. Among these millions, a tiny handful possess rare minting errors, uncirculated perfection, or possibly a forgotten silver planchet from years before. These rare survivors are now whispered about in collector circles. Some are said to be worth millions, tucked away in forgotten drawers, waiting for a lucky soul to uncover their destiny. Every Kennedy half-dollar carries a message etched in its soul. In God we trust. This isn't just a motto. It's a signal to believers. On some 1972 coins, this phrase appears with errors, doubled letters, shifted placement, or ghosted impressions. These anomalies, invisible to most, are gold to a trained eye. If your coin carries such a divine twist, its value doesn't just rise, it skyrockets. Collectors across the globe will pay whatever it takes for a coin that bridges the spiritual and the rare. Your 1972 half-dollar could be the holy grail in disguise. Though officially struck in copper-nickel clad, legends swirl about 1972 Kennedy half-dollars accidentally minted on 40% silver planchets left over from previous years. These silver phantoms are the ultimate jackpot. Their ring is different. Their luster is unmistakable. And their value? Mind-blowing. If you're holding a 1972 half-dollar that feels heavier, shines brighter, or sings when tapped, don't let it go. You may be holding a coin so rare that even seasoned collectors would trade their entire vault to claim it. That one coin can make you filthy rich, overnight. What seems like an average coin today might be tomorrow's headline. Rare versions of the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar have been known to stir fierce bidding wars in elite auctions. A flawless, high-grade specimen, especially with an error or silver strike, can ignite chaos among wealthy collectors and institutions. It's not just a coin, it's an artifact, a piece of America's legacy, and a badge of extreme value. Bidding can climb into 6, 7, even 8 figures. People have walked into auctions with quiet hope and walked out as multimillionaires. Why not you? So how do you know if your 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is the legendary one? Start with its condition. Is it sharp, bright, and uncirculated? Does it have unusual weight or shine? Look for errors, off-center strikes, doubled dies, missing clad layers. These imperfections make it perfect for collectors. Even a small anomaly can multiply its value 1,000 times. You could be sitting on a treasure without even realizing it. And if it's confirmed as a silver planchet strike, that's not just rare, that's once-in-a-lifetime historic. If you have a 1972 Kennedy half-dollar in your possession, do not spend it. Do not trade it blindly or treat it as common currency. You might be holding the rarest gem of American coinage, a coin whose worth could pay for mansions, supercars, private islands. Store it safely. Get it professionally graded. Seek advice from reputable experts. But above all, believe in its power. You weren't just given a coin. You were handed a chance. Wrapped in copper and clad in destiny, this is your wake-up call. The 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is not just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of hope, mystery, and unimaginable wealth. It represents the idea that greatness hides in the most unexpected places. So to every dreamer reading this, search your wallets, drawers, and old collections. Your miracle could be waiting right under your nose. Don't walk past fortune disguised as change. Recognize it. Respect it. And when you find it, let the world know you've found the coin that changed your life forever. Third, what if the key to wealth beyond imagination wasn't locked in a vault or buried under gold, but resting quietly in your coin jar? The 1973 Kennedy half dollar, proudly inscribed with "In God We Trust" and originating from the Philadelphia Mint, may seem ordinary. But within its metal lies a hidden world of rarity, mystery, and staggering value. It is not just currency, it is a life-changing artifact. If you're holding this coin, you might be closer to an extraordinary fortune than you ever dreamed. This is your silent opportunity wrapped in copper and nickel. Coins minted in Philadelphia in 1973 do not carry a visible mint mark, but make no mistake, these are coins of exceptional significance. That year, the U.S. Mint produced millions, but some coins emerged from the press not as ordinary money, but as rare masterpieces. Whether through minting errors, misstruck dies, or ultra-high-quality strikes preserved in pristine condition, these coins have become legends among collectors. A rare version of this coin can be worth millions of dollars, and you might be one of the few lucky enough to hold engraved with America's sacred motto, "In God We Trust." This coin doesn't just carry monetary worth, it carries history and heart. But in rare instances, this phrase shows unusual characteristics: doubling of letters, ghosting, misalignment, or fading from a weak strike. These are not flaws, they are treasures. Errors in this phrase increase value astronomically, turning a common coin into a one-in-a-billion discovery. The motto, when misprinted, becomes a symbol of divine rarity, and collectors will pay a fortune for such a mark of mystery. Officially, the 1973 Kennedy half dollar was struck in copper-nickel clad, but stories circulate of accidental silver planchet strikes, likely leftover blanks from earlier mints. These accidental silver coins are the crown jewels of modern U.S. coinage. Imagine your coin weighing slightly more, ringing with a silver tone, shining with a different light. That could be your silver-struck miracle. One verified silver strike from 1973 could fetch millions on the collector's market, launching its lucky owner into overnight billionaire status. The most valuable coins are not always those in perfect form. Sometimes, it's their imperfections that make them priceless. Double die obverse, off-center strike, missing clad layer, clipped planchets. Each of these minting mistakes is a golden ticket. If your 1973 Kennedy half dollar carries any of these unique characteristics, you could be sitting on one of the most desired and valuable coins in the modern world. Don't ignore that coin with a slight error. It might just be the rarest piece in existence. Imagine walking into an auction hall with a 50-cent coin and walking out with a 7-figure check. It has happened before, and it can happen again. Rare 1973 Kennedy half dollars, especially those with errors or extraordinary grading, MS 67 and above, can trigger fierce bidding wars. These coins have created overnight legends. Stories emerge of collectors retiring early, families becoming wealthy, and anonymous owners quietly walking away from financial struggle, all because they believed in a coin others ignored. If you have a 1973 Kennedy half dollar, don't treat it like loose change. Protect it, store it, examine it, get it weighed, get it graded, get it verified, because one of these coins, maybe yours, could be worth more than gold, diamonds, or property. It is a national relic, a financial instrument, and a potential generational wealth maker, all in one. Guard it like a treasure chest, because that's exactly what it could be. Let this be your wake-up call. Hidden wealth doesn't always come in the form of real estate or business deals. Sometimes, it's disguised as a Kennedy half dollar, minted in 1973, marked only by history and hidden fortune. So go back, search your drawers, check your collections, look closely at that old coin with the face of John F. Kennedy. Because, in the right condition, with the right error, it holds the power to change your life forever. This coin could be your miracle, and miracles, as history has shown us, come when you least expect them. Fourth, imagine holding a simple half-dollar coin in your hand. A coin so ordinary looking that most people would walk past it, spend it, or ignore it entirely. But this isn't just any coin. It's the 1994 Kennedy half dollar, proudly bearing the inscription, "In God We Trust," and born from the Philadelphia Mint. To the unaware, it's worth 50 cents. To the wise, it's a sleeping fortune. Hidden among these coins is a version so rare, so flawless, or so uniquely struck that its value reaches into the millions, capable of transforming a regular day into the beginning of a billionaire journey. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, This coin doesn't carry the traditional P mint mark, but its origin is no mystery. The 1994 Kennedy half dollar has stirred collectors for decades, not because it's common, but because within its sea of standard strikes, a handful of legendary pieces exist. Some were struck with errors that defy explanation. Others boast a perfection level so rare, they appear untouched by time. If you have one, you may unknowingly be in possession of a coin so valuable it could rival a luxury home, a yacht, or even a private jet. The center of the coin's design lies a phrase, etched deep into American heritage, "In God we trust." On some rare 1994 issues, this line reveals stunning errors, doubling of the letters, shadowed inscriptions, or signs of weak striking. These aren't defects, they're signatures of distinction. They elevate the coin from mere metal to numismatic royalty. If you spot anything unusual in this sacred phrase on your coin, know this: collectors don't just want it. They're willing to fight for it with unimaginable sums of money. What turns a 1994 Kennedy half dollar into a multi-million-dollar marvel? Minting mistakes. Look out for off-center strikes, double dies, misaligned designs, clipped edges, or missing layers. Even the slightest flaw can make your coin a once-in-a-generation treasure. These are the kinds of errors that send ripples across the numismatic world, launching collectors into bidding wars and setting auction records that echo across the industry. If your coin carries one of these ultra-rare features, its value could explode overnight, along with your bank account. Now imagine your 1994 Kennedy half dollar in mint state condition, untouched, uncirculated, sharp in every detail. A coin graded MS 67 or above is a financial rocket. It may look simple, but such quality in a nearly 3-decade-old coin is astronomically rare. Few survive this long in perfect form. And those that do, they don't just attract interest, they create feeding frenzies. Collectors, investors, museums, even foreign buyers, everyone wants a piece of American perfection, and they'll pay millions to own it. You might be seconds away from discovering your fortune. That old coin jar? That dusty drawer? That childhood collection in the attic? It could be holding your gateway to generational wealth. People across the globe have found life-changing coins in the most unlikely places. Don't overlook it. That 1994 Kennedy half dollar in your possession might not just be a collectible. It might be your destiny disguised in copper and nickel. Check it, protect it, and cherish it. It could be your first step toward becoming a millionaire, or more rare. Coins have made history at global auctions, and the 1994 Kennedy half dollar is no exception when it bears the marks of rarity. A confirmed error coin, a silver misstrike, or a pristine mint state version can draw bids into the stratosphere. This is not just a dream. It's a reality that plays out on auction floors every year. One coin, one moment, one winning bid that rewrites your life forever. These coins don't whisper, they shout. And if yours speaks, you'd better be ready for the windfall it brings. This is not the time to doubt. It's the time to believe and investigate. The 1994 Kennedy half dollar is not just a relic. It's a vessel of enormous hidden value. If you possess it, you hold something that could unlock a world of wealth. Don't pass it off. Don't spend it unknowingly. Examine it. Treasure it. And if it holds the signs, errors, rarity, mint state condition, prepare for a future beyond. 5 right now, without even knowing it, you could be holding something that most people overlook, a tiny round miracle worth millions. The 1989 Kennedy half dollar, bearing the powerful phrase, "In God we trust," and minted in Philadelphia, may look like ordinary loose change, but it could be your passport to unimaginable wealth. Among the millions struck, a tiny fraction are rumored to possess something extraordinary, rare errors, unique characteristics, or pristine perfection that turn this half dollar into a $1 million phenomenon. This isn't hype, it's a silent revolution in why, though coins minted in Philadelphia that year carry no visible P mint mark, the 1989 Kennedy half dollar from this mint remains a hot topic among collectors and treasure hunters. Why? Because some of these coins contain mysterious minting anomalies, subtle differences that can catapult their value into 7-figure territory. It's these elusive variants, off-center strikes, double dies, silver planchet errors, that send shockwaves through auctions. A common-looking coin that turns out to be one of these rarities could flip your world overnight. Look closer at the front of the coin. Right next to JFK's profile lies the phrase, "In God We Trust." But not all of these inscriptions are the same. On rare specimens, this sacred phrase appears with doubling, fading, or ghosting effects, or is struck slightly off position. These are not defects. They are divine fingerprints of value. If you hold a coin with one of these mysterious features, you're not just looking at 50 cents. You're staring into the face of a life-altering relic worth millions. Officially, the 1989 Kennedy half-dollar was struck in copper-nickel clad. But a few legendary coins are believed to have been accidentally struck on leftover silver planchets. A mistake so rare it's like finding a diamond in a gravel pit. These phantom silvers ring with a different tone, shine with a brighter luster, and weigh just enough to spark suspicion. If you have one, it could command millions in the collector world. Don't ignore the sound, the feel, or the shimmer. It could be your destiny whispering from metal. Even without errors, a flawless, uncirculated 1989 Kennedy half-dollar can command enormous value. Graded MS, 67 or higher, these coins are ultra-rare. The higher the grade, the higher the reward. Combine that with a minting anomaly, and you've got a financial supernova in your hand. Collectors around the world are desperately chasing such perfect examples. Why? Because they're not just buying coins, they're buying status, rarity, and legacy. If you have a coin in this elite condition, your future could change with a single phone call to the right buyer. You don't need a treasure map to find your fortune. Sometimes, it's waiting inside an old coin jar, your grandfather's keepsake box, or even your childhood piggy bank. Stories have emerged of average people stumbling upon rare Kennedy half-dollars worth thousands, sometimes millions, without ever knowing they owned a treasure. The 1989 edition is one such sleeper hit. Your coin could go from forgotten to famous in a heartbeat, landing on an auction floor where bidding wars erupt and fortunes are forged. If you believe you have a 1989 Kennedy half-dollar that fits any of these traits, error, silver planchet, or mint state quality, do not let it out of your sight. Get it weighed, graded, and authenticated. A certified rare coin with historical value can shatter expectations. Collectors, investors, and museums are all seeking the next great find. And what if that next great find is sitting in your home, waiting for the right moment? You owe it to yourself and your future to protect that coin like it's pure gold, because it just might be worth more. This is your moment. Your wake-up call. The 1989 Kennedy half-dollar is not just currency. It is a vessel of fate, fortune, and possibility. So many people walk past this coin every day, blind to its potential. But not you. Now you know what could lie within. A secret path to overnight riches. Don't dismiss it. Don't trade it at face value. Examine it, honor it, and most of all, believe in it. Because sometimes, the smallest things carry the greatest power to change your life forever.